He's coming up a bit later on, but we're going to begin with, of course, football chat from the weekend's Premier League. We'll talk about the Man City-Liverpool game a bit later on, but that is, of course, included in our conversation of top 4 and bottom 3 done and dusted. Yeah. When I came into the office, you went, it's done, Sticks, it's done. I was like,
do you know what it is? It felt there was a lot of results that swang, if you know what I mean. They swang.
Is that a word?
I think it is a word.
Put it in a sentence for me. Apart from football. He swung from a tree. I don't know if it is. I think it would be swung.
Swang.
Okay.
Swang.
Okay.
And there was a lot of swinging going on this weekend. You know, with obviously with Spurs winning, Arsenal losing. That was a big result, and Chelsea winning. And at the other end, Everton picking up that brilliant win against your Bob, and then Burnley losing against Norwich. It's like, it does feel a little bit like we're now starting to really see the bottom of the table and the top of the table.
If you can't beat Norwich,
makes a bad result. That mate.
Yeah, that is.
That's
a
really bad result. No,
especially when you've got a little bit of light. You know, after the bad results that Everton have had,
and also beat Everton,
and after being 2-1 down as well.
Yeah, that's a really bad result for them. That's the sort of result that you kind of feel as though their numbers up. They have flirted with the Championship for many years, haven't they?
Yeah.
They always show a little bit of leg, a little bit of arm.
So you think Burnley, Watford and Norwich are the 3? You don't think Everton, even though Everton have got an awful month to get through, they've got Leicester a couple of times, they've got Liverpool. Although I did put Man United in that group, and of course we lost.
The problem you've got for Burnley is they've been there all season. Do you know what I mean? They've been pretty much all season. It's like that was their chance. That was their chance to really get back-to-back wins.
So you think bottom 3 is done? Top 4 at the moment is obviously City, Liverpool, Chelsea and Spurs. You think Arsenal and United, both of them, West Ham and Manchester, will miss out?
It kind of feels a little bit like that. Arsenal, that's 2 bad results to get nothing, no points out of Palace. Palace always a tough game, but Brighton at home, aside on a bad run, to get no points out of those 2 games.
And Brighton, by the way, don't score goals.
No, they don't. Yeah, it does feel a little bit like there's been a lot. It feels as though this is one of those seminal moments. Is that the word?
What word?
Seminal. Seminal word. Seminal. That's the word.
Seminal.
It's a seminal weekend. That's what I think.
Okay.
That's how it looks.
Yeah, I think I agree with you. The gap between Spurs and Arsenal, even though Spurs have played the game always 3 points. Yeah. So, of course, if Arsenal win the game in hand, they're level, right? I'm not making that up.
No, you're not making it up. They've got a better goal difference, Spurs. So it's almost a point. It's an extra point they've got there.
Yeah.
They got a 10-goal swing.
Yeah, but that can be made up over 7 games.
Well, it was made up a couple of weeks
ago.
games.
Yeah, the 2 games, Newcastle and then the weekend.
Yeah.
And they. All right, you think it's done and dusted? Top 4 and bottom 3.
I just can't make a case for Arsenal now after their last 2 results. No, they might go. So they might go to Spurs and win the North London derby. Yeah. That will be the decider. If they get 3 points, they're Spurs.
Just quickly, because no one's mentioned this, right? Yeah. You've got a game in hand. If you would have won your game what was the game you lost recently? Last week. What was the game you lost?
Brentford.
Yeah, if you would have won that game, right, you would have been 9 points off with the game in hand. Win that game in hand, you'd be 6 points off.
Yeah, it's a lot,
is that? I think no one's ever talked about Chelsea winning the league. I'm not suggesting but 6 points off with 7 games to go.
We had a dreadful December. Shocking December.
Isn't that mad though? No one's even mentioned that.
Yeah. And Liverpool men said, in fact, Liverpool had a bit of a dangerous run, but I think it was in December. They dropped a lot of points, silly points, and City went on a bit of a run. Liverpool have managed to catch them up, but there's too much for Chelsea.
Okay.
That's